Hi, very nice to speak to you.
You too, madam.
Calling me. Thank you for calling me. So I'm so livid. I don't even know what to do.
About the non-stop episodes about you?
Yes, and people really think I'm bugging because there's a lot of people who I know that don't watch the show. So they're like, why are you so upset? I'm like, you don't understand. There's literally 15 episodes with me.
Yeah, which is probably about more than 1 million people saw those episodes.
Exactly.
And especially if you're in New York, it's a very heavily based show there. So it's people in your community hear that.
Exactly. So this is what I'm dealing with now, where I have people writing me from, everywhere, telling me about what he's saying about me. So I don't know if you saw last night's episode. He was talking about I'm an unfit parent, that he's gonna, he don't want to call child services on me. He don't want to press charges. His lawyer called him, and how he could get me locked up for defamation of character. One, you don't even know the law. You cannot lock anybody up for defamation of character.
Well, no, it's your own opinion, free speech.
Right. So you can't do any of that, and I didn't defame him. I never even mentioned his name in my post. He is the one who took it to social media.
Well, the thing I would say with him there, what it looks like to me, you'll see a lot of these tactics with men. They'll start almost trying to blacklist all of your friends, all of your connections, and he's changing the narrative that you're into it. You're a crazy stalker that was in love with him almost. And since he has that platform to do that, he has a lot of control over the narrative compared to you.
Right. But what's so crazy, because I don't have as much of a following as him, and anytime I post about it, he goes ape shit on his thing. So nobody knows what I'm writing. Nobody knows who I'm writing about. So every time you address it and bring it up on the show, you're doing that to yourself. I'm not even on a big platform showing anything.
I think at this point everyone knows. It's I'm from Canada. I know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's brought it out into the open for quite a while now. That everyone is aware of who you're addressing and who he's talking about.
Right, and this is why at this point, he has more of an influence. I just actually got off the phone with a lawyer, and they said that I have a defamation of character case, and I can lock him up for even threatening revenge porn. So
Absolutely. That's a huge, huge charge. Is he threatened to release pornographic material of you?
Right, and that's what my lawyer was saying, does he have it? I said, he doesn't have anything. Honestly, he really doesn't have anything of me. I'm not even concerned about that part. I know that that's something that's on him that he has to say, because so he can look as if it's mutual. It's not mutual. I never sent you anything. I looked through all my text messages with him. There was never. I know for a fact. I know who I send what to, and I don't send out nude or pornography, thread. I don't even post that on my page.
Yeah, you would remember. That's just something you would remember doing. You know what I mean? It's not something you would be.
Definitely, it's definitely something I would remember doing, and it's nothing that I did. So not only that, it's I don't know what it was with you. I got so many people in my inbox that's I believe you. I don't know what it was with you, but I clicked on your page, and I'm like, let me see what his YouTube is about. And when I see your YouTube video, I'm like, oh shit. Everything that he's saying is exactly what I've been saying. Everything. I've been showing all my friends. I'm about to post it now, honestly. I'm about to post your video.
Yeah, you should. You can post it on your channel if you want.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
If you know how to rip a video, rip it and post it.
I don't know how to do all that, but I know that it's on YouTube, and I can screen record it, and I'm going to post it. I'm going to let everybody know that before my allegation even came out, you already had shows about this on everything I was saying.
Well, here's the other thing. Before I even talked about Queen's Flip, I actually had some girls come up to me and tell me about Queen's Flip, and it wasn't something that I was going to do a show on, you know what I mean? It was just we were talking about people online that are dangerous. And two girls that have been on a show were like that I know because I've done certain episodes with people in that network. They're like, Queens Flip is a really bad person. You should watch out for him.
He is. He really is. And this is why, like, just like you said, I don't want my name, my brand, or anything involved with that platform. I felt the same way. I swear, when you said that, I swear, I'm telling my friend, I'm like, this guy is speaking everything that I've been saying for the past 11 months.
Just common sense. It's common sense.
Yeah.
Like, I know this is...
Yeah, and, you know, a lot of people don't know that. It's crazy, because everybody see him give away a water, and he gets the fucking nigga of the year award. No, that doesn't work like that.
Yeah, but when he's giving stuff away, I try to explain people to that. He makes more money off of giving like a $200 donation off that video than he actually gives.
Yeah. And exactly. And this is what I tried to tell my friends, because he was charging them for space and putting up their videos on his channel. So I'm telling my friends that they didn't have YouTube knowledge. I'm telling them he gets paid for your shows. The more views you get, he gets paid for it. So he's making it seem like he's doing something for you. He's not doing anything for you. He's getting paid for it. And I told him that. And nobody wanted to listen to me. And I'm like, listen, y'all do that. I'm not making nobody no money, especially off of something where it's not even a morally correct show. I can't do it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Constantly. I'm telling you, and everything he said, like how he tried to use his power, I swear that's what he did. He tried to offer me a show. He was like, I'll give you your own like show where you could do your spiritual readings. And I'm like, no. I said, I don't want anything to do with you. Like,
yeah, it's very similar to the one other girl's story too, where like he was promising, you know, fame. It's what he does. He promises I can get you fame almost if you sleep with me and do what I say.
Yeah.
And then same. I don't know if you had the same scenario.
Conversation when he sexually assaulted me. He told me to talk about my business. As soon as I finished talking about my business, he came over to me, he pulled me by my arm, and he kissed me. And I pushed him away. I was like, no, this is not cool. He did it twice. When I said no, it's not cool, and I was going to walk out, he pulled my arm again. I was like, really? No, we can't do this. And I walked out the door. Like, I feel like, thank God I was close to the door. If I wasn't close to the door, he probably would have wrestled me. That's how I feel. And I walked out, and I was like, and even when we did the skit afterwards, like, I tried my best to smooth it out because my friends were working with him, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want them to think that I was hating or anything.
Yeah, no, I understand how that goes, and it's all like you're almost in a what would you say, like a haze when something like that happens, where you don't realize how bad it was until you step away from it. So like, did he grab you like aggressively, or just like was he like trying to be
aggressive? Like, you know how he grabs his son in the video?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, really?
It's just like that. Just like that. Like that grab. Like, I was like, yo, what? Like, I swear I thought I was being pranked. I looked around, like, I was like, all right, we got to get the fuck out of here. Let's go. And I walked out. Because I didn't know, now he's saying that he had cameras on from that day and it's recorded. And I hope it is, so he could show what is what. Whether she could show that I denied him. I told him to get off of me. He did it twice. I could deny him, and I really hope he has all this proof and all this evidence. Like his mother was saying, oh, she better come with her shit. I have everything.
See, his mother, though, works for the mayor's office, right?
She works for the mayor's office?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't know. I didn't know that, but it makes sense.
I heard she worked for the mayor's office, and she was able to get Queens off the other charge. That's just like rumor, though, speculation.
No, but my sister also told me that he paid Bloomin' Rose, that he paid her off because that case was serious. He forced her to suck his dick.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Yeah, and you know, and I guess he promised her fame or whatever it was. He made her feel really bad about it. You know what I'm saying? After all of that, the cops came to they said it was 3 detectives that came. They took his computers. He couldn't record in the studio for a few weeks. And then all of a sudden, now it's, oh, just take the video down? No. I was like, that don't even make sense. My sister was like, oh, that claim is done. She's not even going through with it. I said, you know, obviously when you pay somebody off, somebody like her.
Well, it's not just that. These people, a lot of these people around Queens Flip is they're deluded, right? They want any amount of fame that they can get, and that fame, they'll sell their soul for that fame.
Nah,
They don't care
real.
what happens to them.
I feel like the Illuminati is coming after me with all of this.
Yeah, but that's because you're in a little circle. Like Queens Flip and them have a lot of problems with me also. I've been on the show and stuff, arguing with them, right? 'Cause I don't get along with them.
But this is the thing. This is why I was like saying yesterday. I'm like, I'm not the only one making these accusations. Why are you so mad about mine?
Oh no, they're mad about mine too. It's just the difference is between me and you. I guess I don't live in New York, first of all, right?
It's Canada.
Which wouldn't affect me anyways. I'm not afraid of Queens Flip. I think they're nerds.
Me neither.
He's a nerd, but he's a nerd. If you actually look at Queens Flip and Space Ghost and all those people, they're nerds. They're not real raw boys at all. They're nerds.
No, like they're not gangsters at all. Like that's like how he portrays it. No, I know people that know Flip personally. I know people that know him personally, and then he's saying like I'm jealous of my sister. How can I be jealous of her? How? She doesn't have anything better than me, and for her messing with you, that makes me jealous. Like that don't make me nothing. That makes me hate her.
I don't think they're making much money over there. Anyone working for Flip, so.
No, they're not. They're not. This is what I said. Like,
I don't think some of them even get paid. I think they just do it out of vanity, with the delusion that they're going to get famous and make money down the line.
That's what I said. But she's saying that he pays her to be his personal assistant. But on that show, they beg for donations. Like that's what y'all do.
Well, I think Queens Flip is making money himself.
Yeah. No, he is, because he got the YouTube.
URL. He's everywhere. Like, he has a lot popping, but I don't think he's making enough.
That video's floating. I think I looked him up. He's not. His network is not even. It's not calculated in the system.
Yeah, I would say he's probably. I don't know. He probably has a couple $500,000 he's made in the bank.
Yeah.
Like a battle rapper. He probably makes as much as like a battle rapper does.
Right. It's not a lot of money that he's making. So that's why I'm not even trying to pursue financially. I just want him to stop mentioning my name. That's really what I've been asking, because I don't even want to go through with the legalities of this. I don't have time for it. I don't have energy for it. I don't want to do this. But he's like forcing my hand. He's forcing me, and all I want to do is just be left alone and my name off the show.
Well, you're at the point now, after a year, like that those records will stay on Google forever. You know, his narrative. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. Like, what he's doing now is like for the rest of history, unless you are able to bring out your side of the story, right? When people look you up or they look at that story, it makes it sound like you're lying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's been able to create an entire narrative around like the story.
Yeah, talk about his wife. I kept talking about his wife. I kept telling him to stop flirting with me because you're married.
Well, that's weird. Does his wife let him have? Do they have like an open relationship or something?
He doesn't talk about his wife at all. Like, he will change the topic. He would, he says they have an understanding, or I heard that he just married her for the papers, so she could get her papers. And now he raises her son, and I don't know what's her deal, but I know that I mentioned her on the YouTube comments, because I was going back and forth with people on the YouTube comments, and she said something to my friend, like, why is she mentioning me? I mind my business. I don't bother anybody. But, bitch, you don't see your nigga out here wilding? Like, he is out here doing the most.
Well, yeah, that is a bit interesting, right? Like,